You, same here.
We are live, everyone. Hello, Iridium Kush. How are you, man?
I'm doing well. Let me just get my YouTube volume turned off here as the stream
Oh,
begins.
yeah, I need to do that too because I'm stupid.
Nope, it's already shut off.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, it takes like 10 seconds to come up. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah,
We gotta,
there's a delay to it. So I got to get this going.
let's see. I didn't mute. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, wait. I'm still hearing an echo. Are you feeding back echo to me or what?
I don't know. Am I?
Wait, I have two of them up. I'm sorry. Duh. No. It's me. I'm stupid.
Because I don't hear anything on my side.
Yeah, I'm hearing the my voice was coming back echoing because I had two of the excuse me, I had two of the previews up. I'm stupid, it happens.
I know I do that stuff too. Yeah, I know.
And I'm not even drinking, by the way. I'm just having water. So there's the hamster.
Hey, there's
Oops. That's funny. That is funny. So we are here today to talk about your violent encounter with you know who.
Putting it lightly. That's putting it lightly.
Well, I mean, in the parlance of things today, isn't that really considered violence? What happened to you?
If it were the other way around, it would be.
It certainly would. Okay,
I mean, if I would have attacked her vitriolically like that, absolutely.
Oh. You would never do that, though. You're just not that kind of guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I lost the damn thing here.
I'm not.
Let's see. Maybe I can go back. No, because that'd be easy. Wait a minute. Hold on here. Can I go back? I can. I lost the damn. I'm stupid. Sorry. Hold on.
I guess YouTube's changing all its policies now.
Chewy box is coming today.
Calm down, lady.
1 second.
Just ordered it yesterday.
Get off of this.
A baked apple biscuit.
There we go. All right. Let's see. Is she there?
Yeah,
sorry, the internet is a little bit goofy today.
And married.
All right, there she
I moved
is.
Out of.
Hold on.
Yeah,
okay. Anyway, they're changing their terms of service. So the first 15, 20 seconds or a minute, you can't swear or some crap if you're monetized. Is that what I heard?
Oh, is that what it is? I don't know. I didn't read the details.
Yeah, I didn't either. I think I heard that on Pop.
I don't. It's not my intent to get monetized anyway, so I don't really care.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we can put you up first. Look at that. Look at this guy.
Hey.
Where's the cat? Where's the cat?
The cat's there. They're in hiatus. They maybe thought the Sapien video was coming up, and they decided to go in hiding.
Does it go and hide because they couldn't stand the voice? Yeah.
Probably because I had headphones on when I had it on last night.
Dios Rey says no eggs, no segs. There you go. Fat Dog is here. Hello.
Cool. Joshua Deemer's. Some of these people in your camp here I don't recognize.
Yeah, Joshua, we've had him. I think he was on last weekend, and he looks like he got struck. Why'd you get striked, Joshua? What did you do, you evil man? You
must have been telling the truth.
Must have been telling the truth. Well, you're over the target when you're getting flack, for sure. So, yeah, I don't know. Pop was talking about this. Whatever the hell is going on, I don't know. So YouTube is doing some shit, and I really don't know. I mean, I'm not monetized anyway, and maybe one of these days I'll try it, but I don't know. It's like all they want to do is have nice, quiet ASMR cat videos, and then everybody will be happy. It's like, for God's sake.
It's exactly. It was like, okay.
Well, all right. Good Lord. Anyway, so you were on with Allie. Would you like to set the stage for this little encounter here?
I suppose I will. This is Iridium Kush. So, yeah, I'm old school MGTOW for any of those of you who don't know me. A lot of the people in here probably do. So, yeah, I went up on this lady's channel. Most of you guys probably know about her. Maybe you don't, Femsapien, but she's one of these, what do we call them? Dating roaches.
Dating roaches, pick-me girls.
Fake red pill, whatever you want to call it. But She's well known by all those well known creators in the MGTOW Manosphere community.
Yeah.
She's a total chameleon shill. And I snuck in her stream under another account,
Yeah.
under one of my side eye accounts, and got up into her stream because I'd been on her stream before in an earlier video, but I hadn't come at her. I didn't come at her with as hard of questions as I did this time, but I knew she might recognize me, so I did that. But towards the end, she did recognize me, but I literally put her in checkmate.
Mm-hmm.
The very first question I asked her, and I say, if you want to roll it, go for it.
Oh, we're gonna roll it, all right. So, but yeah, but in a normal situation, they would consider this you hate her, right? That kind of bullshit. Because that's the feminist thing. You disagree or you push back even the slightest bit with a fembot. Oh my God, you hate women.
Oh, I mean, it's amazing. It was like even the slightest, the slight disagreement. And this is a warning to you, gentlemen. This woman's husband is about the same age as me, so I turned 50 this year. Her husband, I think, is maybe a couple years older. I talked to this woman for 5 minutes, and I learned every reason why I never want to get married. All I have to do, if I need to remind myself as to why I shouldn't get married, all I need to go back to this video and listen to the 5 minutes that we talk.
If someone could delete the
you got
next find XYZ, take care of that for us. Hey, GM. Hi.
Hey.
Somebody whack them. Nobody's whacking. Block user. There we go. I did it myself. There we go. All right, wrenches. Thanks for paying attention.
I guess Femsapien uploaded a video of me.
Did she?
Oh,
I didn't know that. Really?
I didn't know that either.
Uploaded a clip of you two further gaslighting her audience.
See.
She did a clips of you. Is that right? Wow.
I mean, if she's doing that, that's pretty messed up. If she cares that much about me,
she
avoid
says,
this type of man. Oh, yep, shit, there it is, right there.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah, right there.
Well, I went to the original. Maybe I should go find it.
Here, I'll post it in the private chat.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh yeah, she's got it right there. Avoid man.
All the links are in the description if you guys want to go check the videos out. All right. So let's see. She calls it Realfemsapien Clipz, I think. Let's see. Oops. I can type if I really try. Realfemsapien Clipz. I can't believe she's still riding on you, man. That's crazy.
I know. Lord. I really got under her skin.
I would say it's in her clips. Good mother, or where is it?
I put it in the private chat.
Oh, it's in the private chat.
Yeah,
okay. You found it already. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, do you think we should dive in and see what she had to say to you on her little chat here, or what?
I don't care.
All right. All right. Don't forget to like, and also I put your link to the channel in the description.
Thank you.
And we might do a little. Maybe we'll do a call in later. But okay, let's jump into this. I'll make it full screen so we can get the.
Like I said, I have not seen this.
Oh, this is the original one from last night.
Why? The one about me I haven't seen yet.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go in the comments and see if I can find it. Oh, not the comments, but the private chat. Excuse me. Yeah, hold on. All right, let me just launch it here. Hopefully, I don't yeet myself. Maybe I did. I don't know. No, not yet. A Nutrisystem ad, for God's sake. All right. Let's see here. Hold on. Oh, she did. Avoid this type of. You talked to her for 18 minutes, huh?
Oh, I must talk to her that long.
13.56. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's.
Seemed like an eternity.
Well, I'm kind of surprised. What pejoratives would she come up with normally? And normally the fembots, they go, "Oh, you're just jealous of my husband," or some crap like that, right?
Hello.
That's why, right? Isn't that the normal kind of shit?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. So I guess we're going to go with this one. And this is loaded up to her channel. She did a short of Avoid this type of man, if you can believe it. All right. Let's do it. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I don't know how to address you. You
got me now?
Yeah, I do. Hello.
All right. Hey, just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. How old are you again?
27.
Can I just ask any questions? I looked in the description. I didn't see anything specific about just general. Yeah, just okay.
Now, could you please explain to me, you misogynist, why did you jump on her like that? How could you do these things? Most of the time I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm pitching.
I know.
All right.
I know.
All right. Well, there's the guy right there, same room, and there he is, right there. Probably the same shirt. My goodness. All right, let's go.
I'm 50 years old. I've never been married. What incentive is there for me to get married to someone your age today?
I mean, there's probably so here's my thing. I asked my husband this.
And just yell pause when you want to pause and talk. Okay.
Yeah, I think she's just strengthening her case, me personally, by playing this.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
My answer to you is that there's probably no incentive. That's my answer, right? Unless there's the possibility that you can have a good marriage, a content marriage. I asked my husband that. I said, what are you getting out of this? And to be frank, he just told me, I married you because that's what you wanted, because he loved me enough to marry me. So that's my setup and my situation. I don't think everybody should get married. I don't even think everybody has the temperament to get married. There's ups and downs, and it's the biggest self-improvement project that you'll ever take. But the only benefit I could see to a man is that the woman that you're dating or in a relationship with, she might be a better partner because she takes pride in being your wife versus being a girlfriend. And that's what I think would be the incentive, if she's that kind of person, but only you would know or be able to tell.
Okay. See, now I don't 100% disagree with her there. Maybe most people shouldn't get married. I mean, I think that's a fair answer.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's all right. But of course, it gets a lot worse real quick.
You're saying there's no incentive for me at all to do that? Basically,
I don't you're not Christian, are you?
Yes, I am. I'm Catholic.
Oh,
you're Catholic too? Were you an altar boy?
No.
I never got to be an altar boy.
Yeah, I'm not a super devout Catholic. I mean, again.
Well, yeah, I went to Catholic school, man. I had the nuns and the rulers, the whole thing.
Yeah. No, I know the lady I worked with who retired 6 years ago. She had that. Yep.
Okay, so far she said not everybody needs to get married, but if you want to, because some woman's gonna love you. Is that basically what she said?
Yep.
Okay, let's continue.
Well, then, I mean, you should probably get married, yeah. But you're asking me if
What do you?
What the hell was that look? Do you see that?
What was that?
That should be a screen cap right there. That's good.
What's you doing? Oh,
I don't know. I'm saying what you're doing. It's like your eyes is well, if you're Catholic, you should get married. Boom, eyes open like crazy. That's pretty funny. I think you were surprised by her comment there, sir.
I was shocked. Why does somebody who says she's not Catholic then all of a sudden claim to be? She knows Catholicism more than me. It's unbelievable.
Well, I think she said her husband was Catholic, so she probably is. There's a little bleed over from that, probably.
Sure, and she's of Latina origin, so
there's a chance, yeah. But I mean, Christians in general, I mean, that's the thought process, right? Well, you should get married, right? Blah 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 blah, right?
Well, yeah, and I was told that shit for all my life. I was told that crap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just watching a quick clip on Ben Shapiro. I don't know if you saw it today, but he's going on Andrew Tate and so, wow, the way it's supposed to be. God says you should get married. Really? Under the current system of laws? I don't think so. I really don't think so. And you're not a misogynist, sir. You're a misogamist, like a lot of MGTOW. Misogamy is the hatred of marriage. And I certainly hate it under the current conditions, under the current laws.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's just, yeah.
There's no way.
No.
I mean, there's no incentive. If you don't want to have kids, what's the point? Honestly. And even if you have kids, she can still pull the plug like that. Or you can. Either one, no fault divorce, but you still lose half your shit, at least, and probably the kid. Now, did you hear what Governor DeSantis in Florida? You heard there was an opportunity to sign a bill in Florida to slightly change the alimony laws in Florida. The legislature passed it, and he vetoed it. Imagine that.
Oh yeah.
And he's supposedly a Republican, a Nazi, and all that stuff. Wait a minute.
Yeah, they're worse yet. They're enablers.
Yeah, it's a uniparty. When it comes to this stuff, they're all going for the female vote, and they don't want to lose any votes. And I understand that from a political perspective, but they do realize men vote as well, right? They're going to have to start worrying about men saying no more of this bullshit one of these days. It might not be for a few years, but they're going to have to start thinking about that, I think. I mean, even our senator here, Josh Hawley, was talking about, they didn't get married. Oh, God. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah. But like you're asking me if
what do you mean?
incentive-
What do you mean I should probably get married? Yeah. What does that mean?
Well, I think God's plan for most of us who follow his faith, and I'm not Catholic, but I think the plan usually is that you get married so that you can have children, so that you can have more Christians.
Well, that may be God's plan, but is that necessarily my plan?
Now, if the church were strong enough here, Kush, in this country, I would agree, but you don't need to get married to have a kid these days, do you?
No, not at all. No.
I mean, hell, as far as I know, the church will welcome you with open arms. Oh, you're the wayward daughter, and now you're back in the folds of Jesus.
I mean, look at the single moms. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You know, the statistics are boring and dry, but, 70% of African-American kids are born out of wedlock in this country. 70%. Now, is this enough of a crisis yet to start thinking about this? I guess not. The government doesn't seem to really give a shit.
Yeah, I'll just let Bandits in the chat. He's
I see that.
Yeah. I'll recommend giving him a wrench. He's a really good guy. He's with my financial streams if he's not already. But we're actually, Bandit, to answer that question, we're watching that video right now on the Avoid This Type of Man. Yeah, we're watching the video right now.
Okay. Bandit has a wrench. You have been wrenched, sir. Look out for all that X-rated stuff that we just had in the chat. It's crazy. Okay, let's continue.
It might not be. I mean, I don't know. Like we're just calling in. We're just talking.
How long have you been married?
I got married in February.
Okay, so you've been married for a year.
Yeah,
for the second time.
For a second time. Yep.
For the second time.
I had forgotten about that.
Yeah. I think she was married. Well, she was in the Army, so she served the country, and I think she married another guy in the Army, and got divorced, and I think she may have met her current husband in the Army. I don't know that. I don't know the entire history here, but I know she's on marriage number 2. So, okay.
Probably.
Yeah, so you've been married for a year.
Okay.
I see you charge people for your services. Is that correct?
Yes, if they want to.
Yeah, so you've been married for a year. How does that make you an expert on marriage counseling if you've been married for a year?
That's a very good question, Kush. Would you like to follow up with an answer to your own question?
I'm sorry. I was paying attention to the chat. Can you repeat that?
No, she said you said you were trying to make the point. She's been married for a year, and she puts her shingle out there to charge money for marriage counseling.
Yeah.
How does that make any sense? A year?
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, that'd be like me. Doing what I'm doing today after 1 year of experience. I mean, if she had my kind of experience as marriage, if she's like, I've been married 25 years, that's a whole different ball game.
Right. But I mean, it's similar.
She certainly wouldn't be acting like this, because she in the stream previously, what she does, she talks about her grandparents. I'm like, yeah, your grandparents got it right. You don't act like your grandparents. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not just her. A lot of these young women just, let's be honest. In my humble opinion, they're out of control at this point.
Yep.
They're just off the.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going after a small potatoes creator like that, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, true. But I mean,
she's got to protect her shill no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So she will protect that no matter what.
Yep. Okay.
Well, I don't claim to be an expert on marriage counseling. I just claim that I can give you a perspective on life if you so choose, because this is capitalism and people determine the value of the good. So if people think that the value, the good, which would be an hour of my time, if they think that that's worth the value, they pay that. If they don't think it's worth the value, they don't have to pay that. It's fine.
Okay. It just seems that surprises me that someone with that kind of experience would be would want to I don't know. I see that as kind of taking advantage of people.
Oh, I
Personally.
see people as autonomous adults who can make their own decision with their finances. And if they choose to spend money on me, they can. I've spent money on content creators.
Kevin Samuels, did he charge her money to get on his show or not?
I have no idea.
I don't know if that was just a call-in show or they had to pay.
I think it was a call-in. I think it was a call-in.
Yeah, because Kevin Samuels, I know she was on Kevin Samuels because she's got a video that she was showing that she was on her. I guess Pearly Things was on there too. Did you know that?
Pearly Things was on where?
On Samuels, not as a guest, but as a call-in.
Okay.
Talker.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, because for the history, and I think everybody knows it. Just to be brief, Pearly Things, Femsapien, and Rebecca Barrett all just kind of boom suddenly happened, right? And I think Pearl is what, 500K or something. It's pretty crazy.
Something, yeah, crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, I'll give her credit. You could disagree with her message or whatever, but she's got an entire team somewhere, and all they do is put out shorts constantly, 24/7. They're putting out shorts. They chop up her long videos and put short ones out there. She's getting millions and millions and millions of views. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
Now, I don't know about Sapien. She's about 100K, 135, something like that.
It's 135, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's my decision.
So bye. Yeah, it's my decision too.
Yeah.
I just think that you're fooling people into a prospect that's not good for men, for young men these days. Do you know that 80% of divorces are initiated by women?
So first of all, that's a reference range, right? All we know is that over 50% of the time, for certain, that women are filing for divorce. We know that it's over
80%.
half.
It's 80%.
It's not just 80%. It can be as low as 65%. It can be as high as 90%. It's across
77.5%. Kush, you were pretty close.
Yeah.
So right there in the middle, the average is 77.5%. Now that's the number of women filing for divorce. Is that number? First time.
The number of filing for divorce is 50. The number of total divorces of the divorce rate is
50%.
Yeah. Where's my cat? There was my cat.
Oh, okay. I'm on the other screen. I didn't see it. Hi, kitty. Where'd the kitty?
I already jumped down.
Yeah, so I think the number is something like 75% of women will file for divorce. So typically it's the female filing for divorce. Now, why do you think that is, Kush?
Oh,
Do you have any idea why that might be?
Cool. No, maybe because something like this, like you spite her and she makes a video like this, a little bit. Or what if her husband did this to her? Think about that. What if her husband did that to her? She'd be getting divorce papers right now.
Oh, if he were to divorce her?
No, if he did to her what I did here, if he did to her, if he showed any confrontation, he'd be getting divorce papers.
Well, we don't know. She's going to talk about masculine frame shortly, so who knows? Oh my God! But the point is with marriage today, anyway, the way it's currently set up, it's a win-win for women. It's a lose-lose for men. Yeah. There is no other way to look at it. It is a bad deal for men. Everybody knows that on this channel and all over the internet. It's just a really bad deal. And yet we still have women like Allie and like Pearl saying men should get married. Well, why wouldn't they want men to get married? You see what I'm saying?
Oh, exactly.
Helps the sisterhood because, hey, there's your golden parachute, so to speak.
Yep.
If things don't work out, well, you can have a starter marriage then. Right, Allie? Oops.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on. Oops, I blew it up. I'm sorry. Hit the wrong button.
I got to put it back.
There we go. All right.
Oh, gosh. Nope, it's not showing up here.
Oh, it's not showing up?
Yep.
Jeez. Hold on a second. It stopped sharing. My apologies.
No
One
problem.
second. I'll run it back a little bit. I don't know. I guess I don't know how to run my own damn computer. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Let's see. Let's present. All right. Realfemsapien Clipz. Which one was it? Avoid this type of man. This one right here. Okay. Okay. And you should be able to see it now. Yep.
Yep, we got it.
Okay. Oh, now it's muted. Jeez.
And I think it's
Learn how to run your shit hamster.
You got me now?
Yeah, I do. Hello.
Oh, it
All
started at the
right.
beginning.
Hey, I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions.
Let's see if we can go here.
That just seems that's right.
I spent money on content creators. It's my
Okay,
decision.
so bye. Yeah, it's my decision too.
Yeah.
I just think that I think you're fooling people into a prospect that's not good for men, for young men these days. Do you know that? Do you know that?
You see that? Well, whatever. You notice that?
Yeah.
80% of divorces are initiated by women.
So first of all, that's a reference range, right?
Yeah,
All we know is
we
that
already
over
heard this.
50% of the time,
Yeah.
first multiple studies. The
But
only
still,
thing,
it's the majority. It's still a majority
Yes,
of
it's
women
still-
file
yeah.
for divorce. Is that
it's
correct?
not.
Can
yeah,
we
that's
agree on
correct.
that?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So is that so? Why would that incentivize me to get? Why would I want to get married?
I mean,
and
are
then
you
run the
are you
risk of-
dating?
Yeah, I'm asking you questions.
Well,
Why
you're
would I
talking
want
about
to-
marriage. I'm asking, are you dating?
No. Oh, you asked me if I'm dating. I thought you said, "Are you debating?" I'm sorry.
No,
I'm not
I try
dating.
not to
I'm not
debate
dating.
people.
No.
Yes.
Good call there, Kush.
No shit. Here's the reason why.
Well, that could be part of it. Yeah. And I'm sure, like I said, she would go, "Well, you're just jealous or some shit, whatever."
I'm
So
not
I
dating.
mean, so you're not dating, but you wanted to advise other men who are dating whether or not they should get married.
I don't think they should.
Okay,
This day and age.
you're
don't
allowed
think
to hold that opinion.
I don't think that men should get married. What's the incentive for it? I mean, the man has everything to lose. The woman has everything to gain.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So
I mean,
what's the
predicated that
incentive?
predicated that you marry a good, decent human being and not a narcissistic like witch. Okay.
Yeah.
which is
Okay.
its
Yeah.
own
Well, how
problem.
many of those? How many of those are there in this country?
Well, I mean, it's the poison M&Ms, isn't it? They all
Right.
look the same, right? Well, there's 10 of them out of there that are poison, or 50 of them. Which one are you going to pick?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Exactly.
You know, it's difficult. I mean, for young men especially, and I mean, she's right. You know, we're not even dating, and we're certainly not looking to get married. So, I mean, she kind of has a point there. But I mean, these young men that are listening to what we say and other creators on this stuff, they know what the deal is. They're not stupid.
No,
They're
I'm
picking
seeing
this stuff
more
up
and more
and
in
they're
my
saying,
travels. I'm seeing this more and more in my travels when I go to plants and stuff. Guys not talking about kids and the wife. They're talking about, hey, I'm going fishing, I'm doing off-road, and I'm doing this kind of stuff. I mean, as Hammerhand said, men are talking, man.
Yep. Well, I mean, that's why I think YouTube and Susan doesn't like this kind of content.
Oh no, they're desperate to stop it.
Yeah, because they're looking for any reason to yeet your channel and yeet the stream because they don't want this information getting out there. I mean, it's not some big conspiracy theory here. All you got to do is look at the divorce laws in all 50 states. Look at the child custody. Look at the alimony, which is another one of those patriarchal things that the girls seem to not want to get rid of. I don't know. Why is that? You know? I mean, you're strong and powerful. You go girl, independent, strong, blah, blah, blah on one hand. But when the divorce happens, you want to get a chunk of his money. Well, why is that? Aren't you an adult? I thought you wanted to be free of your...
Mm-hmm.
No. Unless there's a paycheck involved, I guess. Okay, go ahead.
Narcissistic witches.
Okay, like what I'm saying,
Can
predicated.
you didn't answer my
No,
question.
I can't. Okay, give me the criteria, and then I can go and try to find some numbers. But if you're talking about like, you know, what is the mental?
So if a
Hold
guy
on,
isn't,
please, if you don't mind. You're asking me to like try to throw a number to the mental health of the majority of women in the United States of America. I'm not prepared to do that at this moment. What I was saying
well, I
before,
can tell you.
what I was saying before, that's okay.
I mean, but Allie is not stupid. Allie certainly looks at TikTok. Allie has seen all this stuff on the... She knows these girls are freaking crazy. So would she try to make the excuse, well, that's not all women, right? typically. Well, not all women are like that. As SCE says, enough women are like that. Would you agree, Kush?
More than enough.
Yeah. Especially, it seems like the ones, excuse me, the ones getting churned out of college, you know, the 19, 20, 21-year-old girl,
God.
they're just, it's insanity. And I mean, we were younger once, and the women, they may have been getting piped from everywhere, but they weren't just right in your freaking face about it. You know what I mean?
No, not at all. Absolutely not at all.
I mean, at least when I was around high school in that area, the hoe phase was about maybe a year. Maybe.
Yeah.
And you can kind of understand there might be a little fun at college, but I mean, Jesus, the hoe phase go through 37 today. No eggs.
Yeah,
man.
maybe like you found that like pretty much by sophomore year they were done. That you get that out of your system. They get that out of their system. That's what I saw.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get to another video where Allie is gonna say some more stuff about somebody that said something like that. So we have 3 of them, so we'll go through it. Go ahead.
Great. So what I could say before I was interrupted is I could say that predicated that you marry a good woman, you should get legacy, you should get respect, you should get a woman who is like exuberant and joyful to follow you and to serve you, who is happy to carry your babies, happy to, like create life with you. But that just can't be a bad thing. And she's a witness to your life to the end. And she will take care of you whenever you're sick or whenever you're down. And you know what, too? If a man falls in economic hard times, and I know the stats on that, I'm not talking about the stats. I'm saying if you marry a good woman, she will go out there and she will get a job while you figure it out. You have a partner for life. I'm not.
You believe any of that shit, Kush?
No, absolutely not.
I don't.
Sick in my head now.
No, I mean, maybe Allie has had some good role models at some point. I don't know. Really, I don't know her all that well. But most certainly, it seems like that doesn't seem to be, well, it's at least enough where that just doesn't happen. Where, you know, if he loses a job or gets disabled or stuff like that, I'm sure there are some women that'll stick with the guy. You know, there are examples of that, but I think there's as many examples as women who won't. It's like, screw this. I'm leaving. Whatever, right?
Yeah.
At least that's been my observation. Okay, go ahead.
Talking about your average marriage. Y'all can have average marriages. I don't care. I'm not trying to have an average marriage. People must not want
you're
a whole
getting
lot.
upset at me. I haven't flinched tonight. You're freaking out. You're getting flustered at me. I've just been asking you questions and you're getting upset. Look at you. You're flipping out.
It's talking fast. I'm Puerto Rican.
No, that's an excuse. Being Puerto Rican is an excuse. That's not something to do with Puerto Ricans. That's you.
So predicated on you marrying a good woman, those are all the things that you should get. I hope that answers your question.
No, it doesn't, because you have 80%. Even if you get a prenuptial agreement, she could say she signed that under duress.
Which they
prenups don't mean shit. You can't even wipe your ass with them.
Shit. Yeah.
No. All she has to do is go to the judge and say, I signed this, but I felt intimidated.
Yeah, I felt intimidated. I felt pressured. Whatever.
Mm-hmm. It's simple enough. I mean, it was the same thing a couple years ago with this. You remember the Medusa and all that crap in the college Title IX. Yeah. Well, you just need to get her on videotape or get her to sign something. It means nothing.
Nope.
Zero. Oh, you need to sign these consent. It doesn't mean it doesn't make any difference. It makes no difference. And in Canada, by the way, they've outlawed having that stuff in court, by the way. You probably didn't even know that, did you?
Oh, God.
Yeah, you can sign, you can have videotapes, you can have audio recordings, you can have all of these things, signed consent forms. It doesn't matter. It doesn't necessarily get admitted as evidence. But, you know, hey, men are evil, of course, you know.
Hey there, MGTOW outlaw, sons of patriarchy. She's bad.
No, sons of patriarchy. Oh, Thumper's here, too. Hi, Thumper.
Yeah. Wing IT Productions, Fat Dog. All right, cool.
Yep, Fat Dog is saying exactly. Well, he wouldn't have married me if he didn't. Blah blah blah. Yeah,
we're all
any
saying
lawyer worth his or her salt can get out of that. Yeah. Easy. I see the kitty now. Oh, look at the cute kitty. How many cats do you have? 2. That's a nice tiger-looking cat or whatever.
Yeah.
What do they call him? Yeah.
That's just a tat. That's just a tat.
Tabby cat.
Tabby.
Okay.
Yeah, gray tabby.
I like kitties.
Male.
I like the kitties. Okay, let's go on.
They don't. With the majority of these guys, can't even afford a prenup. So what are we talking about?
Yeah. So why get married if they can't even afford a prenup?
Then don't get married. Then don't.
Okay.
My channel's for people who want to get married. They don't want to get married. Don't get married. They can find other channels.
Yeah, I'd say all the things I'm explaining are good reasons to not do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say don't get married out there, guys, because this is what you're going to be dealing with.
Kush. Was that a backhanded little slap there? I think.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah. You were getting worked up there, Chief. I saw it.
Oh, okay.
And look at how much attitude she gave me. I was just answering.
Sir, I mean, you're just
questions.
a disgruntled individual.
Look, you're already going into me. All I did was just.
Okay, look, you've called in before, right? You've been rude in the chat. I keep up with your channel. I go and I keep track of you in my
That's
chat.
what freaked me out.
She
freaked
keeps
me
track
out.
of your channel. Holy
That
shit!
freaked me out when she said that.
Wow, she
I
must
can't
like
believe
you,
that.
man. She's
Oh,
got
I
a
know.
secret crush on you, man.
Oh, I know. She wants to have little pot smoking lizards by me or something.
She's her cat. She's got a camera implanted in your cat or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, though that's kind of crazy.
I've been told I am a magnet for Latinas. I don't know. Somebody in a chat over Christmas said that to me because I was talking to another Latina on another channel, and another guy in the panel said, you have experience with Latinas. I'm like, I do. I do garner their attention. And I would say this is absolutely no exception. She could say she hates me, but that's bullshit. She wouldn't make a whole video like this. She wouldn't spend all this time if it didn't ruffle her feathers somehow, either financially or something. I got under her skin big time. I mean, if she wouldn't do that. Has she ever done that with any other person on her show?
Well, I don't know.
Saying avoid this type of man? I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've seen it, so I would say this is probably a first. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking it's probably that Richard Cooper pheromone soap, though, man. You just go to Ivory. Keep those Hispanic chicks away. Okay, good.
Right, which is probably what you want. Okay. Like
No,
you're not just like a kind individual that showed up from the internet out of nowhere.
Ooh.
You've called me a grifter and a chameleon, I think, a couple of times. At a minimum, probably a grifter. Yeah. And it's like, when I know these things and when you've called in before and you don't seem to be that desirable of a man in the first place. Like I wouldn't.
Why are you following my channel?
Ooh. Well, it took her 7 minutes and 29 seconds to pull out the Ad Hom there, bro.
Yeah.
Let's listen to that again.
It's like, when I know these things and when you've called in before and you don't seem to be that desirable of a man in the first place. Like I wouldn't expect you to hold marriage in a good life.
You're just going and insulting me.
It's by the
You're
numbers.
insulting me. Why are you
by
insulting me?
numbers.
Why are you insulting me?
What does she mean by the numbers? What the hell does that mean?
I have no idea what she's talking about.
Well, it's by the numbers.
She started saying, and I didn't even pick up on this, but other people picked up on it. She's a mid, and I guess that means she's like a 4 or 5, I guess, maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. That's coming up shortly here.
Yeah.
Why are you insulting me?
Because you're okay.
Why did you insult me? I didn't say anything insulting to you.
Okay.
I didn't say one disrespectful
If you're going to let me finish,
I didn't say one disrespectful thing. You just already called me unattractive. You've been condescending to me the whole time. Why?
What do you mean?
Why? Okay.
All I did was ask you a few questions.
Mm-hmm.
You've been condescending. You said I'm not attractive. You said
You're
all
not.
kinds of disrespectful things.
I'm a
Yes,
mid.
you did.
You're not attractive. I'm a mid.
She's a mid.
You're not attractive. Like
I guess she means a 5. Is that what that means?
I guess, yeah, 5. But I mean, all of a sudden, she's just like the judge of all judges on that.
Yeah.
There are 3.5 billion women on this planet. I don't expect everyone in the world to like me. Of course not.
Right. Well, you might not be attracted to her, but there's probably women that are attracted to everybody. Probably has a fan of some sort. I mean, just because she's not attracted to you, for example, she doesn't think you're attractive, doesn't mean everybody does. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
But I was kind of confused on that whole mid thing. I think she meant she's a 5. I'd give her maybe a little more, but that's me. I kind of like those dark-haired Puerto Rican chicks.
Myself, I give her a 6. I give her a 6.
Yeah, I probably would. So let's go.
What's the problem with that? Kevin Samuels used to say it all the time. A woman would call into his show. Like, it doesn't seem like you're the kind of person that would ever have favorable feelings about relationships. It seems like you're the kind of person that would just have a lot of negative things to say about relationships. It seems like a bias. That's my point. And if I wasn't desirable in the dating market, I might be biased as well. That's why you'll see people that are biased in terms of being very desirable. They're going to be incredibly biased in the dating market. Like, that's just how life is.
Oh, I mean, the attitude knocks it down 2 points.
Yeah.
Oh, the attitude knocks it down 2 points. If you couple that with a pleasant attitude, yeah, that's a solid 6. But with that attitude, that's a 4.
Well, I mean, clearly you were getting under her skin at this point.
I don't know.
I mean, right? You were getting her worked up here, I think.
Oh, we wouldn't be watching this video if she weren't worked up.
That's true. That's true.
It's not meant to be a direct insult. It's just like, that's my point.
You've just been rambling on and on and on. I've been sitting here calmly. I haven't lost my temper at you. I haven't done anything, and you're flustered. I mean, you're all flustered. Why?
Okay, so what else would you like to talk about?
I mean, look,
why is she flustered? Because she knows you're mostly right.
Yeah.
And she knows that this is my speculation. You know, her whole little business here depends on her convincing men that they should get married, despite the minefield out there. You should still go get married.
Well, what really surprised me, if I recall at that moment, is that I thought she was going to drop me off. I thought for sure she was going to drop me off, and then she left me there, and I'm like, really? You still want me to talk to you? Because I was done with her. I'm like, get me out of here.
Mm-hmm. Didn't she also mute you as well? I think she did.
Oh yeah, she muted me too once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get there.
I mean, look how, yeah, I'd just like to talk about the fact that, there are 180 laws
Yeah, because I was stalling
in divorce courts that favor women.
Oh, you were trying to go to a different topic. Sure.
Yeah, I was stalling because I was really expecting her to just be done with me. And then she left me on. I'm like, what are you keeping me on here for? And I'm like, okay, I'll just keep firing away.
Yep.
Think of something else. And it didn't take me too long.
Well, I think, part of the reason when it comes to the whole marriage thing, women are not exposed to the bad parts.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not exposed to, so they don't know. They don't get it. They can read the stats, they can read everything, but it seems like humans they have a real hard time putting themselves in your shoes when it's never happened to them. Right. And women just don't have that. They don't have the capability to understand, because it's always a golden ticket for them.
Yeah.
When they pull the divorce cord. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, and plus I've never been married. And the reason is because I saw too many of my friends, people and colleagues at work who I still work with. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. I imagine I'll hear something from somebody on the internet about this, but I don't really care, honestly, because I'm not doing anything wrong.
Well, I mean, you've probably had this experience, and I think a lot of men have as well. If you work with married guys or whatever, hey, how was the weekend? They have that sad puppy dog look in their eye. You just know.
Oh God, today at work, my colleague, he was absolutely miserable. He had to send his kid off to college yesterday. I had to drive him to the airport, so he had to take a vacation day yesterday to do that. Both his kids are gone. His daughter's 21 years old, been in college, a sophomore year in college, full-fledged commie.
Yep.
Fully indoctrinated in that, and she's going to the UK now for a year.
God.
So she's gonna become a full-blown Marxist.
Yep.
And his son goes to a college that's 70% female.
Yep.
And he thinks that's just the awesome thing in the world. He told me that stat, and I knew these stats from being in the manosphere. I didn't surprise me when he told me that. And he thinks that's just Jim Dandy. Like, that's not Jim Dandy.
No.
That's a big problem, dude. That's why we're having trouble being able to find people to work for us. We've been short-staffed by 2 people for 5 years.
Wow.
And we're interviewing a guy tomorrow out of desperation, literally out of desperation. Guy 2 years older than me. we're interviewing this guy out of desperation, just to somebody to lighten our load because we're all completely overwhelmed.
Right.
I mean, and all he did was tell me this sob story when he came in. My wife didn't get a raise this year. My wife is miserable.
No, God.
Oh God. Oh, let me tell you, his wife is a raging alcoholic.
Oh God.
Oh, she's the wino alcoholic. Miserable person. Part of the reason why I didn't even go to our Christmas party this year, can't stand her. Bourgeois liberal, absolutely cannot stand her. And he says she's miserable. So now he's alone in that house altogether. And he sees me probably coming in there with my nice jewelry, my nice clothes and everything. And he's probably jealous. I drive a nice new car. He drives a piece of shit. His wife drives a brand new BMW to keep up with the Joneses. He sent them paying for their college tuition. Guys broke.
Yep.
Guys just broke, and it just sob story. I tried to talk to him about some work stuff. He was, condescending to me. He was projecting what his wife projected onto me, basically. That's what he did. Yep. I mean, just very feminine projections. I'm like, Jesus Christ! I feel like I'm back in the interview here with Femsapien again. Same feminine vibe. It was the same damn feminine vibe. I'm like, I mean, we're off to a good start here in 2023. Let me tell you, the shit show is just getting off to on the right foot here. I mean, if this is a harbinger of what's to come, holy crap. And I pretty much told everybody at work yesterday, because I know this fuckery's coming. We're getting told that components for our equipment that normally would have taken pre-coof would have taken, I don't know, maybe 3 months, a year.
Oh, yeah.
A big drive motor, a year. You want an AC inverter? Oh, that's a year. A year for a fucking inverter. You know what an inverter is, right?
Sure, I do. Yes.
Yeah. For a fucking inverter. An AC variable frequency drive, a year. I mean, it's just it's crazy, and it's not the people overseas who are delaying the equipment itself. We can't even get our damn components from our sub vendors on time, and it's because they're in the same situation we are. There just aren't enough people working.
Yep.
And I'm not going to work forever. I'm sure you aren't either.
Oh God, I hope not.
I mean, I'm turning 50 next year. I have it in my eyesights to retire at 60. I mean, I've already got. I mean, I've got the mental clock ticking. When my 50th birthday basically that's when my mental clock ticks. That's when I start thinking I got to start calling the investment people. I got to start thinking, where do I move funds to maybe some other place, shift things around a little bit.
Sure.
Or taking a little more serious. Hey, if I want to get to 60, what do I have to do? If I want to retire at 60, what do I want to do? 58, what, look at those kind of things.
Sure.
Scenarios. So as I'm saying, you're big into aircraft. So I've begun my initial descent. So I'm no longer cruising altitude. I'm about to start initial descent.
You're looking for the damn airport at this point. It's like, where can I pull? Where can I park?
I mean, I'm starting to see. Yeah, I mean, it's we're still at 42,000. We're still at 40,000 feet, but we'll start being at 38,000 maybe in the next couple of years, and then it's going to go much exponentially steeper. Then, I mean, you're going to be popping your ears a lot.
I hear you. All right, let's continue this.
How about that?
All right. Yeah, I know. I
mean,
know.
that's insane. Have you ever heard the stories about guys who get into divorces?
Yeah.
Lose half their stuff, everything, all that?
Yeah. And you know what Ryan thinks about that? He thinks that they could have put down the sugar. He thinks that they possibly could have held frame. He thinks that they possibly could have seen women for what they were and not what they wanted them to be.
What does this put down the sugar shit? What does that mean?
I guess she means like lose weight. I didn't really even understand what she meant by put down sugar. If she meant put down game or put down the sugar, like as in
like be sweet, maybe be sweeter to her or something, or
reduce the bad food intake. I don't know. These are all things that I do. I mean, if you look at pictures of me from 10 years ago, you won't recognize me. I mean, I'm at a very healthy weight now. I'm healthier than I've ever been all my life.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can see it in my face. I mean, I look like I'm 50. Yeah. Especially when I'm talking to her.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got a kid over here and we're older. That's the way that goes. So.
Well, yeah, I'm old enough to be her father, for God's sake.
Me too. I'm old enough to be Mandy's father. So.
Oh, God. Yeah.
It's true.
She,
like I said, my daughter is just a little older than she is.
I got her stream still open. She's doing this epic. I think she's pulling up a bunch of Femsapien stuff too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right. Let's continue this.
People don't get divorced like it's it's mystery and a surprise. And I interviewed
look at you raising your voice to me,
sir. You're
raising your voice.
Okay, let me lower my mic volume. Okay.
It's not about the mic volume. You're getting upset with me, and I'm sitting here cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, the mic volume didn't mean she was getting all.
No, it was the way she was just flipping her gourd. It's like
And I mean, yeah, if you can find the unicorn, Allie, you're absolutely right. But go ahead and try to find one of those. And again, not to put her down too much, but she's a chick. She's a woman. They don't get it. They don't understand how it works in the other direction. They just
plus,
don't.
at my stage of my life, I don't have time for this. I don't have time to go looking for the needle in the stack of needles.
Yeah, right. Well, I bet realistically, at our age, well, my age especially, I'm about 10 years older than you are. What am I going to get? A 45-year-old divorcee with a couple of kids or grandkids?
Yeah, I mean, I walked into the diner I like to go to at lunch, and I had two 40-year-old women ogling me. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, well, you can go to Florida. There's a lot of old grannies down there.
I'm going to Florida next week.
Oh, be careful.
End of next week, I fly down to Florida. So
those gilfs out there are looking for some good D. So be careful.
And you're just flipping your gourd.
I know.
Okay, I have lowered my mic volume. If that helps you. I have been a loud talker and a quiet talker on my channel on multiple occasions. But what I was saying before you interrupted me again is like Ryan holds a perspective that I believe. And it's like there are things that men can do to prevent divorce if they're educated, but a lot of them just don't. Okay.
Is she really kidding me? Oh, my God. Who's in the chat? Who's been divorced? Fat Dog? SCE. I don't know if you've been divorced. No such thing as guilt.
I know Father Saunders. Father Saunders.
Oh, Saunders got hosed.
Horror story.
Oh yeah. He Gilf is a grandmother. I'd like to F Mohammed. It's just
Gilf. Yeah.
Gilf. Yeah. Gilf or MILF is mother. I would like to F.
To fold.
Silver Surf Studio is divorced. Yeah, you know what's going on. I mean,
Sergeant Grinch, I've seen him a lot. He went through he had to pay Gone with John. He's been through 2, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, made the same mistake a couple times, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I think Rusty Rivers too.
I'm sure Rusty and I think Brandon Trueblood too is.
Brandon Trueblood too. Yeah. Yep.
I think so. Yeah, and of course I have. That was a long time. That was a long time ago, though. That was 30, 40 years ago. So,
okay,
yeah, all right.
Because they marry, men get married.
I'm sure.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're still bitter about it. And I don't blame you.
No, I'm not really. I just the only thing I'm bitter about really is the way men are being hosed. If marriage were more on the level playing field with the kids and alimony and all that crap, I'd probably say, yeah, it's a good idea. Get the family together. It's probably good for society, et cetera. But they're not going to change the laws.
No,
they're just not going to.
No,
the feminine. I mean, you can't even imagine. I mean, look at freaking DeSantis. Okay, we're just going to adjust the alimony a little bit. Boom, veto, because he knew it would be coming. He knew the shitstorm that would come up, and of course, he wants to run for president, and every vote's going to count, right?
Yep.
So. I mean, men would vote over even the hardest communists would probably, the divorce guy would vote for the guy if he adjusted that, but he ain't going to do it. So it's all election shit.
To freeze a moment in time with a woman, and women get married for who they think a man can become. They're both in for a huge surprise once they get into the relationship. But I do have to get to some next callers if that's okay.
Oh, I'm sure you do. You don't. You
There.
seem
Well, do
pretty
you want to see my
flustered.
screen? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8.
Yeah, and I'm
gentlemen in the
sure they
back.
will all willingly agree with everything you say. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, you're so mean, Kush. How could you? How could you? How could you? So that's the. Did she edit that? I didn't hear her muting you. Maybe we missed that.
Oh no, it was in there. It was only for a very short time, but yeah,
okay.
it was in there.
Right.
She didn't edit that.
Okay,
It
good.
looks
Good.
like she talks about it some more here. I don't know.
You want to listen? Yeah, we can listen.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Or is it more of the
Charlie
same?
Brown. I see you, Rob. All right. So I'm gonna pull you on Wahlburger in a second. Okay, I'm gonna pull you on in a second. Look, people don't get divorced on. I'm gonna put my mic volume back on. People don't get divorced on accident. Like, men are not educated on how women are. And you know what? Like, I don't even think most women marry men that they want to marry. They marry men that they have to marry. And they have to.
Oh, come on.
Oh my God.
Get the fuck out of here, Allie. What are you talking about? Women marry the men they have to. What the hell is that kind of talk? What kind of bullshit is that?
Apparently she went on ranting after I went off. I closed the YouTube. I exited and left the stream completely. So I didn't even hear this part of it. So I didn't even know she went on more and more.
Women don't marry the guys they want. They marry the guys they have to. What the fuck is that? What kind of bullshit is that? Let's hear it again.
Like, men are not educated on how women are. And you know
men
what?
are not educated how women are. Of course, blame the men.
Yeah. Yep.
Of course. Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I don't even think most women marry men that they want to marry. They marry men that they have to marry. And they have to marry.
Unbelievable.
You know, I just imagine myself shooting a couple of Hydra missiles at her with my helicopter, and I knocked out one of her engines. She's pissed. She's fuming. She's spewing oil.
She is.
Like, men are not educated on how women are. And you know what? Like, I don't even think most women marry men that they want to marry. They marry men that they have to marry. And they have to marry them because they didn't figure out romantic dating and they really want to have babies. And to have babies and need some cash to do it. Okay, I get that. Right?
What did she say?
They marry men that they have to marry. And they have to marry them because they didn't figure out romantic dating. And they really want to have babies. And in order to have babies, they need some cash to do it. Okay, I get it.
They need cash from the men. Well, there's a shock. I mean, they didn't figure out romantic dating. Is she talking about the garden tools here, or what's going on?
I don't know.
I mean, no woman has to get married. They don't even have to get married to have a baby. What the hell is she talking about? This is confusing to me. Let's continue.
Get that. Right. But I've never advocated for any of you to marry a woman who wasn't feminine, who didn't add value to your life. If you are such a, and I'm going to use this word. Okay.
Well, you just said women are forced to marry guys they don't want to marry. What the hell?
It's the only thing that I can think about. If you are such an ignorant pendejo and you marry a woman because you see what you want to see in her and then you get played by that, you know what? You got to learn someday. You have to learn someday. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's ethical what women do, but I've never told you to just go out there and marry whoever is out there on the block. Okay.
By the way,
and when it comes to dating,
in Spanish is extremely vulgar. That word pendejo, extremely vulgar.
Ooh, you could probably put it in the chat if you wanted to. But, all right, I don't know what it means, but the Spanish speakers
means basically pendejo. Equals.
I don't think it's ethical what women do, but I've never told you to
douchebag in Spanish.
Oh,
just go out there and marry whoever is out there on the block. Okay. And when it comes to dating, you end up in relationships with who you can attract. If you are trash, you will attract trash. If you are of value, you will attract value. Point blank, period, the end. Now, the problem with some guys that I've seen who do have value is that they don't recognize it. That's one thing. Right. But then when it comes to women, you know, they're not doing themselves any favors by not even just doing the bare minimum. Because you'll see women that'll go online, and this is the trad side of things. They think they're doing this great thing by being fit, friendly, cooperative, when that was the bare minimum like 100 years ago. Like, what were you?
That's what we want.
That's
be nice.
What we want.
That's just be nice.
That's the fucking thing. That's all we want. Just those three simple things. But no, you gotta blah, 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 blah. No, that's all we want. We're simple.
The
That's
men
what
are really simple.
Kevin
Just be
Samuels is
nice
saying.
and yeah.
You claim you know Kevin Samuels, you don't know your head from your ass. No sabes tu culo del rostro. You don't know your face from your ass.
Oh my God.
What are you going to do then? Because at that point in time, you'd have to bring in a personality as well. Like you have to bring more things to the table than the bare minimum.
So she's claiming that traditional women don't have personalities, I guess.
Yeah. And I guess that the traditional women aren't good enough for guys. Traditional woman is precisely what I would want.
Yeah.
I don't
Absolutely.
want this.
But I guess she's saying, well, it's not enough just to be
As
pretty,
if this
nice,
is-
feminine,
as if
and nice.
she's-
You have to
as
have a
if she's-
personality.
No, but it's the whole Walt Disney syndrome. I'm a princess. I'm so much more than that. Why wouldn't you not want me?
I don't know too many women who don't have personalities, so I'm not sure what the hell she's talking about here, to be honest with you.
I'm sorry. So like you know, you'll get what you find, right? And I actually do see that sometimes when these guys end up divorced, and this is just my observation.
Yes.
It's just my observation. Sometimes when these guys end up divorced, they married a woman who is like hotter than them.
Monkey branching. Hypergamy. Mm-hmm.
You know
what?
I'd turn down, and I agree with every guy I've heard in the manosphere say this. I'll turn down a 10 for a 7 any day. I'll turn that, and I'll take a 7 over 10 any day just on looks alone, because I know that 10, every other guy's gonna want that 10 in the room. It's gonna be more stress, more headache, more bullshit for me to deal with, because I'm gonna have to watch her every single move.
I mean, it's again, it's just really simple. Be nice and don't be a garden tool. That's it. You know, looks are good too, but I mean, you could even be a 5 or a 4 if you're nice and friendly.
Yeah, I'll correct it for Mr. Hemi 4-speed. I'm correcting the Spanish here.
Okay, he knows what it says. Okay.
Like you get older, you kind of realize some women are out of your league. But when these guys are young, they don't know. They're like, she's gonna sleep with me. Yes, I'm gonna marry her tomorrow. And they just get got. So it is what it is. But
yeah, she thinks it's so easy for young men to just go out and sleep with hot babes. I mean, is really?
For me now it is. Honestly.
Well, it might be.
Now that I got money, yeah, it's easy. If I tell a girl I work in the cannabis industry, boop, no problem.
Oh, baby, how you doing?
Yeah. This is important to know. If I tell them I'm an engineer, they don't care. I tell them I work in the cannabis industry, boop.
Whole different ballgame. Yep.
Totally different ballgame.
Yep. But I mean, these young guys are 19, 20. Your average dudes, they're not banging 10s. They're not getting banged at all. I mean, look at the stats.
Well, the thing for me is, like, guys get frustrated that they're. The thing is, like, all these guys who are these disgusting PUA pieces of crap, who are promoting this, learn my secrets. It's bullshit. That's game you and I learned in high school. I mean, this is game. Before social media, we had to actually interact with, talk to, have discourse with women, and for every one woman I got lucky with, there were 2 I didn't. Mm-hmm. I mean, they say in baseball, a 300 batting average is pretty good, right?
Well, they say, yeah.
They say, right?
Watch Odin's Men video. If you like tier cocoa, are you interested in super
Go get some coffee from this guy.
from a company who won't
You ever watch
virtue
him?
and loves their customers?
No.
Hi, my name.
I don't drink coffee.
Quartering, I think is the guy's name. I remember when he first started. He reminded me of Sargon. You remember Sargon of Akkad?
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go through this quick. But he went from like, a couple of hundred to 500,000 subs in like 6 months. Pretty amazing shit. Okay. Anyway, we're done with Allie. I was gonna do another one of Allie, but I think we'll just do this one and then we'll call it a day. What do you think?
Whatever you want to do, man.
Ghost Pirate of Lachlan. Number 11, Chad Thunderschlong. If she's over 7, she'll still OF, Monkey Branch.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, if they're over 7 in 2023, she's community property. She's not yours. It's your turn, man. It's your turn.
Oh no, like I'm saying, as if I were, I'm not.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So, are you familiar with Odin's Men?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. So he puts together and he goes on TikTok and does a lot of that kind of stuff. So, total sexual partners. Now, Allie is probably not watching, but maybe she'll see her name on the thing and come and listen.
Oh, did you tag her on it?
Yeah, I did. Well, I didn't hashtag, but I can change it. This is what men in 2023 are dealing with. This is it. Total sexual partners. Now, I don't know if you can see it or not.
I can read it a little bit. I can't read the bullet list under it.
55 in 1 year.
What?
55
in 1 year?
In 1 year.
Wait a minute. Let me do the. I gotta see what the. I mean, what's that for per
one
week?
every 6 days.
1 every 6 days. I was gonna say. That's disgusting.
Now look. Yeah, I know it's blurred, Mr. Hemi. It's not my. It's the resolution of the camera that he has there. But what you'll see what I mean. But look at her. You know, she at best is a 5. She puts on a bunch of makeup. I don't know what her body looks like, but I'm guessing she's a little bit hefty. But that's okay. I mean, she's an average-looking chick, right? You see her at the mall. You'll see them everywhere, right?
Yeah, sure.
55.
That's insane.
That is
so gross. That's so
year.
gross.
Okay, let's just go on and see how Odin reacts to this
partners that I have in the 2022 season. I had
now what you can probably see on the screen, but if you were just guessing, let's pretend you didn't see it. Go with me here.
Yeah.
How much do you think this pig got?
That was his word. I didn't say that. That was Odin. I didn't. That was Jameson here.
She had a 2022, and who keeps track? 10. Do you start forgetting the numbers? Do you knock you down on your belt? I mean, who does this?
55 in total. Of those, 54 were new to me.
Okay, so she did 55 different cocks. One of them was familiar. So she had 54 different guys stuff her with the D in 2022. This woman's about as average as you can get. Allie, pay attention. Pay attention.
Yes.
This
please.
is what's out there for average guys.
This is Howard Dare's here.
Yeah, hi Howard. How are you doing, man? I saw that. Happy New Year.
I like his comment. Do 304s have an off season?
I guess not.
not with those kind of numbers.
Yeah, I don't know, Howard. It turns out that she's actually a swinger, so that might make some difference. It could be. That is definitely nightmare fuel. Definitely, Andrea Scout. Okay.
I mean, that's disturbing.
That is disturbing. Now, a few years ago, my sister knew this chick when she was going to college, and she tried to set up the hamster with her. Right? It turned out this chick was, I think, 21. And she had already been through 56 dudes.
What the fuck?
And had 2 children from 2 different dudes at 21 years old. 21? And this was in the early 90s. You could about imagine. She was Air Force girl, too. So another military chick. So they tend to be a little bit, well.
Oh, no. I messed around with a military chick once. They're oh my God, are they thoughts? Oh, my God.
Well, I mean, look at all the men they're around all the time.
Oh, my God.
All right, let's continue with this just a little bit.
Which is an average of 1.05 partners a week, which I'm pretty proud of. I can't lie.
Can you stop it,
this shit out? You got like Excel.
I'm sorry, what?
I need to make a comment about this while it's still fresh on my mind.
Go ahead.
Guys, get some fucking standards, okay? 55 guys stuck their thing and a jig in that thing. I wouldn't come near that woman with my thing. I wouldn't fuck her with a stolen thing.
I wouldn't do her with yours, man. I'm serious.
That's what I mean. Vice versa. Get some standards, guys. This is why it's partially out. This is another reason why. Get standards. Get your biology under control. Have some standards. A woman like that has no business having that many partners.
Now, I'm going to bet She got hosed down by at least one semi-Chad too. I bet she did. Slow Tuesday night
for an easy, quick smash and dash. Sure, Chads will do that all the time.
Yep.
Just like because they know it's a guaranteed smash and dash. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now I don't know if she's an alpha widow or not, but you can't really see it. It's a little unclear. Current total of all partners in her lifetime, 91.
Oh my
91 dudes. 91 dudes. Oh my God.
Schedules running through the length of the Johnson, the depth of the vag. I mean, come on, man.
Actually, she does get to the length of the Johnson here shortly, so pay attention.
Up to a total current partner number of 91.
Right.
Only 12 of them I shagged more than once.
So she's had do the what is that?
Oh, she's
12, 91 minus 12. It's 81. 79 different men in her lifetime. She only did 12 guys more than once. 79 different men in her lifetime. And what is she, 21, 22, 23 maybe? Who knows how old she is? I mean, she's averaging one dick every 6 days. I mean, come on now.
That's so great.
Allie, you paying attention?
Yeah.
This is what men who are average looking have to deal with.
Yes.
In the dating scene. This is it.
This is why I don't want to get married, Allie. This is why I don't want to get married, Femsapien. This is you want to talk about men to avoid? This is what I'm trying to avoid, and they're everywhere. They are omnipresent.
Yep.
They are an omnipresent. Okay.
Yep. Okay, let's continue.
And 38 of them were met through swingers clubs.
So she banged 38 different guys through swinger club.
That's
so she's still up in the 50-some different that she didn't meet in a swingers club. Still, man, that's a lot of dick. That's a lot of dick.
The gender split, it's done into men and women because as far as I know, I didn't shag anybody non-binary.
A real question, if she wasn't going to a swingers club where it's open air fat people doing it, how many guys or people, whatever, do you think she actually would meet? I mean, Tinder's a pretty good source. I mean, basically, Tinder is an open air swingers club or electronic swingers club.
So in total, we had 33 men, 10 of which had big, which I'm counting as 7 inches or bigger. 2 of those were DILFs.
So I assume a DILF is a dick I like to fuck?
Dad.
Oh, dad, I'd like to.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Okay.
This is so fucked up.
So big dicks were 10, 33 were, I guess, or 23 were average, and 2 were fathers.
Yeah, and Femsapien.
Oh, she also does women, too. Look at this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Femsapien, if you're listening, I travel all over the country. I travel all over the world. I see these kinds of women everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. Doesn't matter what city, doesn't matter if it's country, city, doesn't matter whether it's English, Spanish speaking, French speaking. Wherever I go, wherever I've been, you see this. And it's more pervasive here in the West than it is in Latin America, but they're catching up. Oh, they're catching up at a rapid pace.
And I mean, clearly, you can see she's also been indoctrinated with, well, you should try the lesbian thing because you're in college, blah 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 blah. Right?
Oh,
the newest thing.
Is that
bi curious? Yeah. What's that?
Oh, they're pushing. They dabble in the kitty.
Oh
cat
yeah.
home.
Well, I mean, everyone's a bi nowadays, at least, right? Or a non-binary or whatever. God only you can't even keep track. The alphabet mafia is expanding as we speak.
21 women, which I feel is pretty good, giving lots of bisexual energy. 2 of those were MILFs. Of those 21,
I can imagine all these guys have like big, huge ham stomachs, like boilers hanging over. Women, you had to like lift up the flap to get to the goods.
Oh God! What do they call it? A fupa? What do they call that? It's oh God! Don't even want to know. Don't even a gunt. It's a gunt.
That's so gross.
women.
Come on.
5 of them at least. I was there confirmed first time with another girl. Right. With 2 more.
So she popped the cherries of 5 different girls. It's lesbian cherries. So.
5 of them, you're the first and last. Trust me.
Potentially their first time or very early on into their
Oh my God, he's funny. He is freaking hilarious.
Shagging women journey.
Oh,
Injuries are received, a nipple piercing, a dual nipple piercing infection.
Injuries from doing the 54, 55 dudes, chicks, whatever. I mean, come on, these people are ridiculous. She's proud of this.
Yeah, she said her nipple was infected. I don't know if you get syphilis of the nipple or herpes or what, but whatever.
Apparently she keeps track of it. She does it first. Keeps track of it second. I'm sure it's recorded somewhere else. We'll call that 2.1, and she puts it on TikTok. I mean, complete moron.
And I mean, she's proud of this. She's proud of this.
Hey,
Allie, are you listening, Allie?
Hey,
are you?
Yeah.
Georgie, look.
Let me
Peanut
skip
butter
this. Hold on.
boxes here.
Cute doggy.
That's
There we
the
go.
Hey, this is fitting too. Get a dog guy alone.
A ripped nipple piercing, which actually I received as a result of getting out of the shower, but it, affected my sex life, so we're counting it there, so I don't have to take responsibility for it. A cut urethra from someone's fingernails.
How in the hell does that happen? She said her urethra was cut by someone's fingernails. What the hell is she up to, man?
Oh my God.
Good Lord. Kinky.
And a bruised nose from where
What the hell's a person doing with their fingernails? I mean, I can
Yeah.
see a little
Oh man,
tiny
seriously.
cut. No, like, the way she describes it, I'm thinking things cut. Okay, maybe she got like a little, we'll call it collateral damage from
guess so.
swinging.
someone was sat on my face at a bit of an angle, and it
Somebody
bruised.
sat on her face and broke her nose.
Hey, Undead Chronics here.
Undead Chronic is in the building. Hello, Chronic. My urethra. Yeah, I know.
Oh, that is
Somebody sat on
so-
her face and bruised her nose. Did you hear
Oh.
that? Oh, God. Oh, my God.
It's all here.
Seriously,
But
do
you
you realize what I'm doing right now? I'm
Believe
like
that.
literally
Someone sits-
cringing in myself.
Oh, God, yeah. That's just, oh.
Oh,
Oh,
It's in your
God.
face and it bruises. Unless they're like pounding your face, trying to fart some Tinder sauce on your grill. I don't see how that's even possible.
Rather have someone sat on my face than a nose that isn't bruised. My favourite shags of the year was my first Greedy Girl gang. I think, shagging 14 people in one night was pretty impressive of me.
14 people in one night.
she got dick down 14 times in one
That's
night.
what she said. That's what
That
she
is
said.
absolutely. Oh man, no.
Yeah, that's got to be some kind of record. What was Undead Chronic at this party? I don't. Who knows?
Oh my
Pretty
God,
impressive.
this is-
That's 20,
Oh.
23 culture. Pretty impressive. She got railed by 14 guys in one night. Of course, recorded, videoed all over the internet. And she's going to wonder why when she's 40, nobody wants her. She's 50 pounds heavier. HPV's riddled her uterus, incapable of having children, and more likely herpes too.
And I'm very proud of myself for it. The spontaneous threesome I had near my birthday, again, it was just really horny, and I loved it, and it was
Okay.
wonderful. And then the first time I shagged in a gay club toilet was
First time she got railed in a gay club toilet.
The gay
Oh,
club
that's
toilet.
better by the
Wouldn't you
minute.
want to get laid there? How romantic is that?
Oh yeah, just get bent over a toilet seat.
I mean, not that I'd object, but yeah, come on. Oh my
Admit
God.
that. When a women out
This
there,
one I
please
would.
chime in. Would you ever admit that some guy took you to a toilet stall and you got railed, gay club
Can
or
we
not?
please stop this?
It's not something you put on your bucket list.
What cuck? What cuck would do? You telling me 14 cucks
In one night.
in one night? Did it? Standards, gentlemen. Standards.
I hate to be number 14.
Respect,
Oh,
gentlemen.
God.
Self-respect.
It'd be like a freaking tsunami of zinc everywhere. It's like, oh God.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
List, I wouldn't think.
also very unexpected. And then we went back to mine, and it was hot.
Yeah.
So here are the list of firsts.
Here comes her first. These are all the exciting things she did. Are you ready?
Oh God. I can't read it. I don't know that I want
My
to.
first MILF, my first swingers club, my first penetrative.
Been on HR chief for 1 year.
Oh, he chopped it off, but I think you get the message. Oh my God.
The list was a mile long, yeah.
And it wasn't going to stop.
What do we got? A crack addict here?
This is another one of the trans women that are. It's a Mulvaney, whatever his name is, Derek or whoever that guy is. Yeah,
Looks like a crackhead.
Uncle Gunn says 14 in 1 year would be a solid maybe. But again, you know, I mean, Allie probably will never listen, but I mean, this is the deal. These are the women we're dealing with.
Yeah, Uncle Gunn spends some time in GM's channel, so yep, I know Uncle Gunn's.
Yeah, so it's just this is what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
So Allie would probably say something. Well, you just need to get better quality women. Sure, but except Chad is thundercocking all those down all the time. What are you talking about? Then again, is that really quality woman if she's out blasting all these Chads?
I can tell you now when I travel, when I look at women, I could just tell. I mean, you just tell by looking at them, like you're disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even need to. I don't even need to hear. I don't even need to see the actions. I could just tell by the way they look, the way, you know, it's like just count every single one. You know, count the red flags.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what I've been noticing too is if you look at some of these TikTok things, if you've ever, you know, Odin's Men does a lot of those, and it's kind of like you just know when someone's been run through. You can tell their skin is different. I don't know what the hell it is. Their eyes are different. There's something about them. It's almost like
Hammerhand
body language or something like that.
What's Hammerhand talks about that, the stare.
Yeah, there's the stare, and there's like this. The thousand cock stare is one thing. Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, it is. It's just you just know. You know what I mean? Because I saw this one earlier where this chick wanted to freeze her eggs, right? And so, she's this lovely real estate person or whatever, and she's just this as fake as a freaking Barbie doll. How does anyone find that attractive? I don't get it. I'm like, what do you do? You know, the fake tits, the fake lips, the fake this, the fake that, the fake everything.
No, I know, and I saw a lot of that stuff at the trade shows in Vegas. All the Botox lips and the fake, just a lot of the booths there they had at the cannabis trade show. A lot of women, you know, dressed like that, scantily clad. Because there are a lot of grow lights in here because it's a cannabis show, so it's very well lit in this place.
Sure.
And you really get to see the features of these women when you get up to them close under that kind of light.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, it was gross. One grabbed me. She was handing out these things of rolling papers, and I was like walking away to avoid her. She like almost pulled me into her booth. I'm like, get the hell away from me, man.
Exactly. It's like, what are you doing?
She looked deformed. I swear to God.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. It's like
it was just like creepy looking. It was like,
who believes these women are that's attractive? I just don't understand.
I mean, at a distance, by accentuating the features like that, yeah, it looks more sexually attractive at a distance. But when you get close, in close quarters, ugh.
Let me see if I can find this. We'll throw one more up real quick. Let me see if I can find this chick. Freeze eggs.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go to like 10, I'm cool. I mean,
well, I would, but I got to eat. I haven't anything.
You didn't eat yet? Oh
no, real estate. Oh, hold on, real estate. I put it in the oven, but it didn't get done in time, and we had to come here. So. Okay, New York Post. I will never depend on a man. I'm freezing my eggs so I can have a baby on my own terms. Well, at least she froze them, I guess. we gotta get hammers dropped. No eggs. Well, she does have eggs, but they're deep freeze somewhere.
I have a version of that song on my page.
There she is.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't get it. I do not understand.
Yeah, like
that is not attractive to me at all. Not even a little.
No, and all that makeup, you can't tell what she's really like.
Right. Well, I'm sure it's a filter too, right? There's
I'm sure
camera filters and shit.
Everything.
And I mean, clearly she's got fake hooters. I mean, there's no question.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Fake lips, the whole lot.
Yeah. No, the whole thing.
She really doesn't even have that great of a. It's off. It's like what I've noticed about older women
No,
Not
I
to
agree.
pick- I mean,
It's
we all get old
off-putting. It's
eventually.
off-putting. I agree.
You can usually tell if a woman is really lying about her age. You look at her hand, because the hands don't lie. So if the hands are all kind of
wrinkly
wrinkly and stringy looking, you know you're not looking at somebody who is young, right? Young hands are a lot different.
I agree with that.
Stop.
I agree with that.
So there she is again. Now maybe some guys
when
find
you're
this
at closer
attractive.
Distance, like that. That's what I saw. Stuff similar like that. When you see it close like that, that looks messed up, dude.
It's like they put on the
not-
makeup with like a shovel. It's just it's crazy.
Ugh.
All right. So yeah, her hands aren't too bad, but I bet if you looked at them really closely,
you stick your thing between those. It's like sticking it between two cinder blocks.
That's probably true. I've never never had that experience, but I'll take your word for it. So there she is. She's got those goddamn nails that you can't wipe your ass with. Clearly, fake
Gross.
tits, fake lips, just not even interesting. Not even. Of course, Undead Chronic could probably go, yeah, I'd hit that. But you can kind of see a little bit of her hand here. You can clearly see those are getting to be old lady
you
hands.
do see. Yeah. She's
Yep. See what I mean?
She may be post wall.
Oh, she's 39.
Oh wow.
She's 39.
Well, again, I can't see for
But
shit.
I mean, no, that's all right.
yeah.
Everybody else can
I
probably
can
see,
see
but you can clearly see the disproportionate boobs here. They don't fit her body. They're too big.
Oh no,
That doesn't make sense.
I didn't. You didn't even need to tell me.
Yeah, and I mean, who believes? Do women believe this attracts men? I mean, it must get somebody, or else they wouldn't be doing all this shit, right? Or am I wrong? I don't know.
It does.
I mean, that's a nice set of hooters. She's in pretty good shape.
Oh no, you'll get hundreds of simps and white knights to rally for that.
Well, I mean, if our last girl could get railed by 55 different dicks in a year.
Oh yeah, I mean she'll have guys.
She's got no problem getting dick, that's for sure.
So there's a guy,
there's
Harry
another picture
Balls
of her.
there.
Again, the boobs are Harry Balls.
Oh yeah, the guy Harry
What?
Ballsack. I think that's a fake account or something in the chat.
Oh, Harry Ballsack. Oh, is
that guy was in my that person.
Come and get.
Whoever that was in my chat last night.
Helen L says was a dude back in the 90s. I don't know. It's hard to say. Port Adelaide Power. Let's do a poll. I prefer the fake look over the old lady. Well, okay. I suppose. I'd prefer to have it naturally younger, not 39, maybe 29. I could deal with. But all right, let's go back here again. There's her, and this just.
Oh, you can tell.
There's like no muscle tone there,
Yeah. Well, even you can tell
like
when you look at her legs, you can tell it's older, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, she's not bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's not ugly. But you can see that this is not. She's not a child anymore. She's nearing 40 here.
No, and
here's her real picture with her mom.
I'm just trying to see what she looks like without the makeup.
This is her mother and dad. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. I probably can here, maybe.
No, I mean she looks better there.
Oops.
I like her
without
better
all
than
the
that.
bullshit makeup. Yeah. Let's see if I can find it here. Everything jumping around all over the place. Yeah, well, that's her without all that fake up on.
Actually, now that's
but I mean, she's
her.
What's that? Oh, you'd like this one instead of the others? Yeah, I would too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's down to earth. The sunglasses are a little bit much, the diva glasses, but that's not a big deal to me.
But I mean, looking at her, I mean, without all the fakeness and all the fake up and shit, she looks almost like an average girl. Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I find that way more attractive than those disgusting filter pics, but again, we're red pilled. We see through the BS. I mean, that's the difference. This is reality. That's Disney. That's the difference. This is reality. That's Disney.
No. Definitely Disney. Oh God. So yeah, anyway, she froze her eggs and because she's a strong, powerful Yugo girl female. You know how it goes, guys, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that worked so well with Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, you did?
I said it worked so well for Jennifer Aniston,
Oh, it
right?
worked for her. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was
I
a
guess.
colossal failure.
Aniston looked, I mean, well, I mean, there's some some people that got plastic surgery that just Meg Ryan, for example, doesn't even resemble herself. You know who Meg Ryan is?
Yeah.
She was in like Harry Met Sally. That doesn't even look the same.
Yeah.
Doesn't even look the same. Same with Renee Zellweger. She got plastic surgery. And some of these other.
I'm the type of man you want to avoid, guys.
That's right. You do well to give Nate or Nate.
Don't ever ask a woman questions, guys. I'm a man to avoid. I ask questions. Don't ever do that. I got you on that one.
Yeah, well, you're just evil. You're a misogamist. All right. Well, it's about 8:30, so I think we're going to wrap it up. Sir, thank you for coming by. It was appreciated.
No problem. No problem.
And you just stay away from those women, you evil man. You.
I will. I'll make sure they're going to avoid me now. So
for sure, they have the warning now.
Yeah, they've gotten their warning. Avoid me. Stay away. Stay away.
All right. All right. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming by. And we'll see you later.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Take it easy. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.